Hello, my name is Shallow, and this is Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs. We're in the streets of London where, oh, it seems like all hell is broken loose. There's a war going on out here. Pig monsters are everywhere.
God, no, what have I done?
Oh, you really screwed the pooch this time. What have you done? Oh, locked. Okay. That is a... Why would you even put that door there? Look, it's lit up by a lantern and everything. You know, it has just occurred to me that all the Amnesia games take place in the same universe. Which so far hasn't... Oh! So far hasn't been a big deal. The first game is like a castle in the middle of nowhere. By the end of that game, everybody involved is dead. What is going on with this bush? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Kind of the same is true for the bunker. There's only about 10 people in that game who even know what's going on. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, why is there a naked man? I'm very interested to see how this game ends now, because the bunker is about World War I. That's only a few years away from this game. You're telling me that in the universe of Amnesia, right before World War I, a bunch of pig mutants just went buck wild in London?
I own this city. I am this city.
No!
Oh.
This is not what I meant! This is not what I meant at all!
Oh. Maybe Oswald is just hallucinating really bad. Oh, you can interact with all these doors. Oh no. Oh. Man, there are cages everywhere. Oh. Did the pigs load up the cages in the trucks and drive into the city? Maybe. Maybe that's how this happened. Oh, wow, what's up here? Oh, notes. Why are there explosions? Do the pigs have grenades? Oh, alright, what do we got? No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and a gentleman applauds you. Cull a beggar and a lady walks safely again. I hate them. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension. These so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich and fanciful. They wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them, and then we will feed from them. Oswald, you were one of the rich people who was disappearing all the poor people. The fuck is wrong with you, man? You're part of the problem. Not that door. Alright. Inconsistent.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. For city will shine as a beacon of redemption for the world!
Oh no! Here they come! Oh. Okay. Don't look directly at the bugs. Oop, another note. We have set aside an entire wing of the mansion for their parties. We invite them from near and far, and we guzzle them in fine wine and the finest cuts in all of London. My God, Mandus, but these chops are rather divine. Who is your butcher? Feed them up, for the wine and the grains will also lend a character to the product. Keep the flesh relaxed. Opium in the champagne and gravy. A hog roast every night for the Duke and the Duchess. An actress battered and sliced, an artisan in every mouthful, an importer of fine teas stewed in his own leaves. They bicker and breed under the table by the fireplace on the carpet stained with wine and fat, whilst long-dead nobles of deformed grace and cold stare watch them from the gilded frames along the crooked walls. We will hose it down later as we shovel them into our machine. Hey man, I'm all down with eat the rich, but you can't eat the poor first. Like you can't fuck over all the poor because it's the end the means to the ends of fucking over the rich. Someone pointed out social injustice to Oswald Mandus one time, and he was like, oh, I think I get it, and was so fucking whacked out there that he didn't get it at all. Oh yeah, this is fine. Hey, where are all those notes coming from anyway? Did Mandus just sort of scatter those all over the town? Ooh. Is he like a Pac-Man ghost? Is he just... Kind of, yeah, he's just moving in a set path around the basement. Alright. What kind of basement is this anyway? This is a mess of a basement. Not a very usable space. Hello? I stand and look at myself in the mirror, penis in hand, and my reflection... okay. I was not expecting that to be the direction that sentence took. Let me start again. I stand and look at myself in the mirror, penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me, and his mouth is full of the sulfur mustards. Vain fool, he sneers. Are you really so very different? Do you genuinely believe your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You are simply a weak man, a product of his age, the same as any other. This is empire, cretin. This is the killing idiocy, the natural result of this social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you Übermensch. And thus, I wash my hands and take to bed. That's a weird fucking thing to jerk off about. Oop. Alright. Let's see if we can sneak past this pig. Never mind. We can't even get in there. Alright. What if I go up here? Cool. Well, I guess if this was the plan all along, you didn't just build a machine under London, you built like tunnels to transport the pigs so they could attack the whole city all at once, I guess. That's pretty clever. Also, how the fuck did you get away with that? That is a huge project. You must have been loaded. Seriously though, what's up with this room over here? Can I just not go there? Is that pig running around just like decorative? Maybe. Like he's just there to show that pigs are around? I already knew that. A peek in there. Is there anything worth going in there for? No. No, it's just a square room with a wall in the middle that he's running circles around. That's it. Alright. We'll just leave him to it then.
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
Oh, look at the giant bridge? Aqueduct? What is that? That's not a part of London, is it? Maybe this is a hallucination. I kind of saw that earlier, but I thought it was just artifacts in the sky. It's not. It's actually an object that is there. This area is for horses only. And pigs now. It is amusing to me that the plot involves Mandus eventually realizing he was wrong. Boy, it sure took him a while, though. He got really far with this plan before deciding, you know what? This ain't the right thing to do. Yeah, you really... Oh, look, he's got a top hat and a suit on. I was about to say, I don't think these are the rich that you're destroying here. Oh, that's blocked. But nah, this guy's wearing a top hat and a suit.
This world is a machine for pigs, fit only for the slaughtering of pigs.
What's going on in there? Are you stuck on those crates? Oh, okay. No, let's not take too close a look at that. Oh, I made a mistake. Yep, there's no escape this way. Oh. Oh, no.
Filthy degenerates, pigs all, but I will purify the streets, cleanse this city, set the great industry free. I will clean the world, make it pure.
All right. there's really no escaping these guys once they get on you, is there? Oh, he's gone. Something Dark Descent did is every time you died, the spawns of the enemies would be sort of randomized. They wouldn't disappear entirely, they would just go somewhere else. That way, you never knew sort of what to expect, and you were never caught in an unwinnable situation through no fault of your own. I feel like they misunderstood that mechanic. Here, you can get into unwinnable situations. You die once, and then the enemy is just removed from the map, and you get to progress without ever having to actually deal with that. Oh. You attacked London on the one night when everybody decided to stay in and put on their tuxedos and top hats. Okay. I kind of thought maybe this was a trap and I was meant to... Ooh! Oh, it is a trap. Okay. Look at them piling up all the corpses by the trucks. Ready to take them back to the factories, I suppose.
Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
You still on this thing about the children? We're past that, man. We've moved past that plot point. Come on. Catch up. I have a couple of journal entries, but I have a feeling at this point it's just Oswald going, "Oh dear, isn't this terrible?" Pig things are happening. Should we check? Let's check just to be sure. God forgive me. What have I unleashed? I stand and smell the burning city. I see ash upon the wind. I hear the roars of the sickening beasts and the screams as they fall upon the city and drag its people below for the slaughter. Now I begin to understand what the other composite ingredient of Compound X must be. And I also understand this. It is my responsibility now. I must find a way back to the heart of the machine and complete what I started. There are too many of these damnations, these beasts loose on the street, to all have come from the engine rooms. As I emerged, I counted 3 of the damnable pneumatic lifts, which suggests the machine has been planning this for some time, smuggling routes to the surface all about this neighborhood. If my bearings are correct, beyond the alley I should stand directly over the ignition rooms, and I will wager that if I find a pneumatic there, it will carry me back to the machine's heart. You see what I mean? That is something that very easily, through gameplay alone, I was able to intuit. You don't need a note to make me stop the game and go through a menu and read about it. You successfully communicated it to me through your gameplay. Have some faith in the game you made. Oh no, everything going silent is terrifying. Oh, pneumatic lift, okay. And then you give me the note, and I can see where I received the note from here. I walked for 20 seconds, and I'm right at the thing the note is talking about. Don't do that. That's a bad way to do a note, my man. Oh, pig mask. Look at that, it automatically opens and closes. Is there any... Can I get that block? Oh shit, I can. Oh shit. Oh shit, what is this? Oh! Okay. Oh shit. Oh! What if I had just gotten into the elevator? I missed out on a bunch of optional jump scares. Maybe I should have. A different strategy for the poor who mistrust the offered hand, the plate of steaming offal. For them, we are become the disappearance in the night. More efficient and less visible to picking off stragglers and strays is the removal of an entire community in one swoop. Let the ground open under them and fall to the maw. Last month, by activating the doors at shortly after midnight on a balmy Saturday, 57 individual products were obtained in a single catch. I have instructed the workhouse to begin plans for a street festival before the end of summer, to pack out the narrow lanes with a teeming throng, with hundreds of pairs of feet. We have begun to assemble a network of false streets, and have extended the holding pens in preparation. A second pig line will be added to enable the system to cope with the increased traffic. I guess the inconsistency in how Oswald Mandus feels about this whole thing is his weird orb-based double, his twin. The twin is just straight up evil, wants to murder everybody, and Oswald Mandus thinks it's all for the greater good. You know, he's wrong, but he at least thinks he's doing good. Farming the world. Let us not be coy. I will not let us drag this corpse of civilization into a new century. Come New Year's Eve, I will fling the last switches and unshackle the full power of the machine. I feel like the writers knew how fucking cool the phrase machine for pigs sounded and just put that shit on everything like Frank's Red Hot. Well, that's the pig line, all right. Which I guess is now being used for people? Gross. Yeah, it's just mashing up bodies. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. You gotta talk to me? No? Alright. Yeah, I see you pointing at the door, but I want to see what's down here. A locked door. Alright. Oh, and a note. No machine blades for Fatty Bishop and Gluttonous Eris. Prime cuts all for the sorting bins, and the very best, as always, back in the dumbwaiter to the kitchens above to be stewed and plumped and gravied and breadcrumbed and returned to the table for the next night's feast. And not every night, you see, although we have begun to increase the frequency of the final act. Unlike the poor, the rich will be missed, given time. But we will continue to spoil and ready them, and our fine foods are now exported to mansions and lodges across London. And it has been noted in the times of late how rather overweight the great and the good are becoming, with their diets of fine wine and rich meat. Indeed, in Punch, just last week, a cartoon showed Viscount Selwyn as a stuffed pig, laid upon a platter for his peers to dine upon. A vicious and cowardly slander, no doubt, but he tasted delicious. The metaphor is no longer a metaphor. Oswald is just straight up eating the rich. Just outright cannibalism. Is that, well, that does open. Alright, well, before I do that, what's this? There seem to be a lot of these little optional side paths now. Oh? Is this something to do with Compound X? Oh yeah, it's in that glass container there. Interesting that the lantern doesn't affect it. Was there something about certain wavelengths of light? Maybe. I don't entirely remember. Oh, what are you flickering about? It's in this next room, isn't it? Something gonna jump at me? Oh, there you are. What are you doing? Can't really tell what they're doing in there. But there's the other side of that door. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't go through there. Alright, what happens if I light up this whole tube? Yeah. We get stock lightning sound effects, yep. Are you generating power? Maybe I will read the note about that one, because that... a little unsure what that did. Maybe it will become clear if I move forward a little bit?
But will they be free?
Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good? The worthy? How will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
Yeah. Kinda what I thought. The orb is just straight up evil and, Mandus is evil and also stupid. Coolant tanks. Oh, sure enough. Hey, where was that room we were just at with the pig? Maybe I should jump down there and check that out. It's got to be on the other side of this door. Pig line, central operations. Let's read the journal entry we got about this. I have returned, an angel of vengeance, a saboteur once more. I will find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter. Enough destruction opened the heart before, confused the machine enough to spring its locks and secret doorways. I must cause it great shock, stab its eyes, poke hot wire into its ears, hammer to its teeth, and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and in that gasp, I will scuttle into its throat and stab its heart from the inside. This electrification must be lethal to the touch. Now, to confound the machine and flood the system. This time not with sewage, but with boiling, sparking liquid death. Cool, yeah. That would be an ironic death to just flood the place with Compound X. I guess you wouldn't have had enough before, but now that you're processing all these people, I guess that ought to do it. Oh! I can't move. No, okay, not like that. Got it. What if we now take the light off? Still nothing. Can I break the glass? Is there something I can throw at it? I don't know. Whatever I have to do here, I don't think I can do it yet. Let's just move through here and see what happens. Into the coolant tanks. And every single one of them is leaking. That's good. So we've got Compound X here as well. Aha. That's 2 journal entries in a row now, man. Just slow down. Maybe that first room didn't actually do anything. It's just kind of a little tutorial or a little reminder that it's light reactive. Maybe. Then upstairs, to bed, to toss and turn on bloated stomachs, to copulate and puke upon chase lounge, 4-poster, or dressing table. Collapse at last into the engulfing mattress, drunk and drugged and fat and stupid and senseless. And spring the trap, men, piggies. Spring the trap. At a pull of a lever, a set of hydraulic pistons and gears are fired, resulting in 3 walls of steel bars dropping from the ceiling via the canopy to cage the product into the bed, preventing escape. The entire bed is then tilted backwards into the wall by a powerful spring mechanism, also fed by the hydraulics. The pressure for this system is created as a byproduct of the vacuum evisceration system employed for mass production elsewhere on the pig line. In this way, we have created our very own bottled revolution, for the movement of the masses is a causal factor in the extermination of the rich. Oh yeah, I had forgotten about the beds in cages way at the start of the game. That finally explains that, I suppose. Alright, what have you got in your journal? Any hints? This vile concoction, this Compound X, it is the arterial blood of this horror. Boiled, it creates the steam to drive pistons, but here, it is freezing and flows about the components to keep them cool. Why should it be that the deeper I go, the cooler it becomes? What great process generates such heat that the machine must quench it with a cocktail of blood and effluent? Not useful? What about the coolant pumps? I sense an opportunity, my first strike. Impeding these cogs with a large enough object should jam the flow of coolant, causing a pressure buildup that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I don't need to drop those coolant tubes into the gears at all. I can just drop anything in there. What if I jump in there? Oh yeah, okay, I can push one of the empty tubes. Whoop. Oh! Cool, that seems to have worked. The tubes are not ruptured though. Oh, did you mean these tanks? Yeah, you meant the coolant tanks. Of course you did. Gross. Ah, gross. Now I have to walk through it. Oh, my shoes. Let's see if that pig is still in that other room. Now that it's flooding. Oh, now that it's flooding, I can light this whole thing up, huh? This seems like a really bad idea. Rip in peace, piggies. Yep. Got him. It's weird that you have to point it at the tank. Pointing it directly at the Compound X on the ground doesn't do anything. Let's point it up just to be safe. Yep. Ouch. My ankles. All right. What do we have here? Pig Line Central Operations. Let's just turn that off. Oop. All right. Oh. Well, whatever I'm doing, it seems to be working. Oh, hey. I can mess with the coolant pumps too? Yeah, let's just mess everything up. There we go, no more coolant. The spark plugs, yeah, let's mess those up. Whoa!
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too low, Commanders. My great works are almost begun.
Nah, too late would be if your great works were finished already, right? There's still time. Grip and removal. The Vanity Kosh. Tripery. Oh! What? Oh, okay, right. Yeah, it is sparking, I suppose. That makes sense. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I guess the power is out, so I can't open those doors anymore. This one's open, though. Hello? And waste not, want not, for here the assorted slop and innards are sifted and sorted, and enter the world through more channels and means than one could possibly conceive. The product passes by this section of the engine and is driven through the blade, splitting it into 2 sections ready for the butcher's block. And in the interim, it is kept in our freezer bays under the house, and the heat produced naturally by the refrigeration process feeds into the pipes and crannies of these rooms and is the very reason, my dear friend, that we can sit here in shirts and waistcoats but no jacket on a freezing winter's night without a fire in the grate and discuss our great enterprise. The warmth in our bellies and toes may be attributed directly to those bellies and toes even now passing through steam, fire, and blade beneath our feet. I do wonder at what point, I mean, clearly right now is when this whole industry switched over from pig line to chopping up humans. But there was definitely a time when Mandus was processing some humans, right? Other than turning the poor into pigs, it sounds like at some point he was cannibalizing people. Ew. Ew. God, this must stink. Oh. Oh. I think those animations are not synced up correctly. Oh, man. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose clod, headless rib cages in the cool stone beneath the altars, 3,000 miles apart. I trace back my life to this instance. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink, and grasp the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine, clockwork and intricate, like a child's spine, but clockwork. How could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece, by the egg I laid myself, under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. What the fuck? Did you even go to Mexico? Now I'm questioning everything. We are the pig, we are all the pig. Not me, I am the walrus. Are you writing in your journal while climbing down the stairs?
I am here again, at the foot of those stairs, towards the red light of the nursery, sunset in the window like a bleeding sky, the horizon a slit throat, the seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
Yuck. Let's see what else is down here first. Oh. Oh, we having some lunch in here? Damn, the house is messed up now. Oh, it's just... That is a lot of blood, my guy. Some amount of this has to be hallucination, right? Jeez. Shall we read your ladder journal? It is critically injured now, I am sure of that. It jeers no more. I feel it shudder around me, a wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more, as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate, I retch and burn with fever. I am an angel of death, descending to smother the firstborn for the death of the two that came after.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Manders. Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders!
We are the pig, Professor. We are all the pig.
Ooh. Getting into Silent Hill territory with all this rust and blood now. Oh, the twins. My boys. Someone worked hard on that animation. Gotta use it at least twice. Oh no, where am I now? Oh no.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces. I will gather you into the white clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
Whoa. What in the world is this? I feel like I'm gonna fight Dark Link in here. That is Dark Link in here, not Dark Lincoln here. Look at that, two corpses. Is that a metaphor? Either for the twins or for the two Manduses. What is the purpose of the big blood room? The veil lifts. The bride is waiting. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and a gentleman applauds you. Cull a beggar and a lady walks safely again.
Hear me, Mandus. My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean. Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Please tell me we're gonna go all the way down and find that bridge room from the other Amnesia games. What is this? Vacuum eviscerators. All right. In my dreams, I walk with my children. I walk tunnels where no human has trod before. I'm sure of that. It is just me and him now. Frost forms on my coat sleeves. The deathly still and the freezing air tell me I am close. I was hoping you would mention the vacuum eviscerators. Scalding hoses. All right. How deep are we under London at this point? Has anyone...
But why did you take my children?
Aye, Mandus. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide. And everything is lost.
I wonder if anyone's done the calculations. I guess it's impossible to tell since most of the elevators are loading screens. But surely you can come up with like a minimum. Yeah. Orgone distribution tanks. Oh no. Welcome to the cum zone. Huh. No way. Electro pig. There was mention earlier in the game about like orgone energies. And I assumed it was just they were using old-timey pseudoscience words the same way they use like alchemy and laudanum and all that stuff. I didn't think orgone distribution tanks were going to be an actual place we visit in this game. If you are unfamiliar, it's like an old-timey pseudoscience kind of thing about deriving energy from jerking off, essentially. Oh. All right. What about going back the other way? Anything of interest in these tanks? I'm really surprised at the labels and stuff they've put on some of these props. They really didn't need to. It's barely noticeable, and like I wouldn't be upset if that wasn't there. Interesting attention to detail. Did you fall? This is like one of the few places in this factory that has safety railings. All right. Maintenance access. Do not expose to ultraviolets. Contains vitae. Right, yeah, I thought there was mention of specific wavelengths. Sure enough. Oh. What? Not sure if I was supposed to see something, but I did not. It looks like I'm approaching a boss fight or something. The way they've got all these big chambers. Oh my god, am I gonna have a boss fight with Tesla Pig down here? Oh no. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, I am. Where is he? Where is he? Oh! Is he invisible? Oh shit, I think he is. Run, 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 run. Okay. That was weird. Look at that, and you've used the same fuse asset, but this time I don't interact with the fuse at all. That fuse mechanic specifically has just really annoyed me in this game. I know that door opened. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else to this room. I don't think there is. What a weird little set piece. Wait, what? Electrogravitic suppression? What the hell's going on down here? Oh no. Recording's going kind of long at the moment. I'm thinking I might just keep it rolling because I really get the feeling this time that I'm approaching the ending. If this video cuts off abruptly right about now, it's because there was a lot more and I had to split off another video. Otherwise, let's continue. Ooh. Silicon coolant. Alright. Laboratory. It looks the same as the silicon coolant room. But sure. Where did you commission all these signs made? And did the person who made them ask you what the fuck electrogravitic suppression is? Mandus descending amongst the spirits. Blood, Mandus. We are steeped in blood, you and I. You wear me like a mask, and we will tear the future loose from the ribcage of the present. We will save them. We will save them all. So the pig masks that keep showing up, is that something that Oswald, like, literally wore? Maybe?
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan.
I feel like the stone egg is kind of only here because it's in a previous Amnesia game.
Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become?
Like if this was an entirely original story from the Chinese room, it feels like they probably would have used a mask. to represent the same thing. Streamline things a little bit, make it simpler. Oh.
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
You've butchered half of London at this point. So, you know, good luck with that. What is this huge room? Jeez. Memories. They surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I look at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother. Little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split, creating him? Was this the egg of my soul, the moment the great clock began to tick? Is the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more, and forgive him, and myself as well. Interesting.
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
Yeah. If Mandus is guilty of anything, it's being too good of a father. Ooh. Don't want to go through there yet.
Mandus, put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
Oh shit, he was trying to stop the release of Amnesia the Bunker. We can't let him get away with it. That game's too good. So did Mandus ever actually go to Mexico, or was that all a cover? You know, all the stuff about the orb, is that only stuff he knows about because he researched Brennenburg in order to build all of this? Gosh, I don't know. These last few minutes are throwing doubt on just everything I thought I knew about what was happening here. Ooh. What? What? All right. We got teleporters now. That's lovely. No. No. Oh. Oh. Why is he both invisible and also, oh, the lights are flickering? I feel like you could do one or the other, you know? Yeah, I cannot outrun these guys. I moved too slow for that. Is he gonna be gone now, or is... No, it still happens. Okay. Let's just move quickly through this. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Why are there electro pigs? Okay, I'm back here again. Cool. Cerebro. Okay. Kind of want to check out these other... Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. You gotta make sure, you know? Nothing. Alright. Just making sure. Just doing my due diligence. What do we have here? Oh. Is that a heart? Is that a human heart? Gross. Okay. Okay, what? You write in your journal? You did. I search for instruction, for advice, for help in my goals, but in return the system mocks me. Simpleton, it says. You must find your own answers now. Oh, you jerk. What a dick to give me that note the one time I go to the journal looking for hints. Can I move these lights? No? Ah. Everything's been so straightforward and you've just vomited notes all over me the whole time. Now you're finally doing some weird cryptic shit. Like, I don't figure it out yourself. Yeah. There's another fuse. I swear to God, I'm gonna do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle. Oh! This one has a ladder in it. Okay. Okay. How did I miss that? That's embarrassing. Well. Uh-huh. Do I just sort of... Oh. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Not what I was expecting, but yeah. Why am I turning this on? I thought I was trying to sabotage the machine. Oh, what is that musical instrument with the spinning glass bowls? That's what this is. Except for some reason it's generating power. It is playing like a chord though, which is pretty cool.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
I wish I remembered the ending of Dark Descent a little better. There's definitely a bit at the end where like a bunch of beams of energy or Alexander's a ghost or something. I I don't remember exactly. I wonder if it's anything like this at all, or if I'm just imagining things. Can I now approach the heart? Come, Nerevar, come. Look upon the heart.
Oh, God help me. I am lost in the dry paper soul of the world.
Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I.
Madness, listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
What the fuck? What's going on in there? Who is that? Oh, it's the Matrix. Look at him, he's all hooked up to the goon pod. Oh no. Where am I? Am I still on Earth?
Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel, on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. You deserve to make them free.
Oh look, it's that texture that didn't load correctly from way back at the start of the game. Uh-oh. Well, here we are. Conveyor belt clipping right through those stairs. Oh no, this is the ending of your game, guys. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Ooh.
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into faith. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Manders trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Manders. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
Oh no.
I am begging you. You made me. You are my creator, my father. You cannot destroy me. Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
Holy shit. Well, let's do this.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out. And in that moment, the new century was born.
Well, there you have it, friends. That's Amnesia, a machine for pigs. I gotta say, overall, I understand why it didn't have the best reception when it first came out. That's a tough one. That's a story that I really like, and I think it was I can see the talent behind the way it was put together, the way it was presented. I think it's held back by being forced to be an Amnesia game. To be honest, it feels like it's being limited by trying to fit into a series that these writers never intended for their story to be a part of, and I think the length is a problem. When I was planning out my month for what I was going to do with the channel this month, I looked up how long this game was going to take me, and people were saying 4 hours, which I thought was reasonable. I think horror in general benefits from being shorter. The longer you spend with something, the more familiar you become with it, and the more familiar you are with something, the less scary it is. So just that alone, I think, is a good reason to make horror games shorter. But Dark Descent wasn't all that long. Justine, the follow-up to it, was even shorter. And I think this game I think had enough content in it to be a 4-hour game. I understand why people say it was 4 hours. I'm sure they blasted through it without reading any of the notes. The notes really drag this along. I think I mentioned this earlier. You could cut most of the notes and this game would still work. And I think they probably should have. I think they should have cut most of the notes and a couple of the levels even. This is one of those weird cases where I think this game needed a lot less gameplay and they could have made a good walking simulator, or they needed to get serious and bring back a lot more of the gameplay and make an Amnesia style survival horror game. But as it stands, it's sort of hovering right in the middle, and it's not doing a good job at either. Which is too bad. Because overall, I don't think the story's bad. This is the wrong format for it. It's a bit of a stumble, I think. And the Chinese Room did go back to making original walking simulators that I think people really liked. They made did they make Gone Home? Is that the one? Let me look this up real quick. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. That's the one I'm thinking of. That game got a lot of praise from what I remember. So they're good at what they do. I don't know. Amnesia's not what they do. So, that's too bad. That's kind of a bummer. This is a game that I don't know. I don't think I would recommend. I don't think it's one I'll play again. It's got too many problems for that. But overall, I'm glad I finally got around to doing it. Like I said, this has been in my Steam library for 10 years now. When did this come out? 2013. Yeah, this has been in my Steam library for a little over 10 years. So it feels good to finally clear it out of the old backlog. And sometimes that's its own reward. Sometimes you gotta just eat your slop like the little piggy you are. Hey, thanks for joining me on this. We'll do something a little more involved, a little less walk through hallways and read notes next time. And of course, there's always Doom. So I'll see you around for some of that. Until then, you take it easy. And when you do eat the rich, I recommend barbecue.